Hello everybody and welcome back to another exciting episode of the wonderful, wubulous Project Zomboid. Last episode was incredibly depressing. It shouldn't have ended the way it did, but it did. And we're going to try something a little bit new. We're going to go ahead and load up. We're going to load up in the world, and we're going to try and pick up where he left off. The challenge of all of this is, we'll play as a woman, this time Mathis Phillips. Metheda. There we go, Phillips. The problem is going to be that a lot of the stuff, looting-wise, is going to be already looted. More particularly, our leveling up is crap. We have no levels, meaning our construction is going to be garbage. So what we can assume, story-wise, is that she has, for the most part, if we take a look at this, yeah, rotten, everything's rotten. She has, for the most part, no construction experience. And that is actually really, really dangerous. Where am I? Holy shit. With no construction experience, she isn't able to build walls the way Mathis would have been able to. Mathis Bell. So that is going to be an interesting situation we're going to end up finding ourselves in. Now the question I have is zombie distribution and how is it distributed? Are they redistributed upon the rebuilding of the world? Are we looking at kind of where they were last we left them, which I hope is the case? She exhausts so fast. Oh my god. Please don't bite me. So we need to kind of get onto the main road essentially and get home, quote unquote. Again, the story I can kind of imagine is that, you know, she finally found her way to a city where that potentially has food, realizing that most of it's already been looted, and she stumbles across this old home that looks like has already been fortified, but a body lay there. Or maybe not even a body at this point. It could just be a zombie at this point. We'll see. So I'm curious to see what we come across. It'll be fun to see. Now, the zombies themselves are going to be pretty numerous. Whoa. We need to be careful about what we do here. It might be good for us to grab the shotgun when we get there and just build up some reserve skill points to spend once we actually level up things that are important. My worry is how long it's actually going to take us to level up certain things. Primarily because we're going to have to find another Carpenter Beginner's book, which we could probably find pretty easily. I would like to get our sprint leveled up as fast as possible. I would like to get Blade leveled up as fast as possible. But I'm not willing to give up on this world. I feel like we put too much work into it. And I think a lot of fun could come of it. Okay, I kind of know where we are actually right now. Through this fence, I believe, is the best bet. There's a horde over there. I think the zombies are relatively in the same spot that they usually are, which is good. So we need to get back. We need to get back home, and we need to assess our situation, so to speak. I can't believe that the way the last episode ended. I am so disappointed with how it ended. I don't like how it ended, but that's just it. You can't reload. This is how things go in this game. There's no pause the game, load up an older save, which is why I like this game a lot. And I think that adds to a lot of the charm of Project Zomboid, and a lot of the allure and the addiction to playing this game for me is very much the permanence of your decisions and the mistakes that you could potentially make. And I made the mistake of letting him get close. My mistake, after thinking about it for a little while, was that I decided to try and saw the logs and was confident that I was going to be able to withstand the onslaught that would come. And I wasn't. So here we are, once again back in the home, and gonna see what we can do. Now, the walls are pretty solid. Where we are gonna build the walls or not. Now, Mathis is missing, I think, unless this is him. This is not him. So Mathis's body is outright missing right now. Honestly, this is one of him as well, though I don't think it is. His body is not here, which makes me think he's zombified and walked off, which also makes me think he could be anywhere nearby. Who knows? Maybe he's reliving some memories of some sort. He's got echo memories and he's wandering around somewhere. Now, what is this? A sweater. which we are going to grab, because we're going to end up needing it, I think, although we're wearing one, apparently. I'll just make sure his Mathis isn't just wandering around somewhere. He is not. There's a lot of logs over here still. Did it not reload those logs up? Did it not actually remember the building we did? It might not have. It might just say Mathis doesn't exist any longer. Alright, so that's fine if that's the case, but do we not? We have to have a duffel bag somewhere. We've got an axe here. We grab and equip as our primary. We grab a couple bandages in the process. We're gonna run out of water real quick. This is a duffel bag. Just grab one. And we'll equip it as our secondary. Now, is there anything in here? Some painkillers and stuff. We're gonna have to grab some water. We'll grab a bottle of water. Can we actually drink out of the faucet? Does the faucet reset? It does. Weird. So the faucet resets, but the food doesn't. So the electricity might actually reset. We can pour that on the ground, grab. Take that with us. That's fine. Just want to make sure Mathis isn't just around. Alright, he's not. You know what does suck, though? That means he has all the nails. All those nails are gone. Which is awful. Which is awful, awful, awful. We need to go to that warehouse, which is what we might do with the remainder of the episode. He died over here. I swear he died over here. Maybe his body kind of teleported? We could check. I don't think that's the case, though. I'm curious. What a shitty way to go. I mean, it is a unique scenario that I've never played before. Picking up where you left off with shitty stats. I mean, that's the punishment, right? Is you lose all your stats. Sure, you could pick up, but the world is now kind of as hellish as it can be. And, you know, zombies are going to be pretty much everywhere. You don't have the skills that your previous character had, and you lose everything. And everything that was on his body is gone. You can't just... That's something that's really interesting. I don't know if that's intentional or not. You would think that he might be a zombie somewhere. But you don't have everything that you had before, which is shitty. Really shitty. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Ugh. Everything that was in his backpack is gone. We don't have it anymore. That is not... That hurts to think about. That hurts me deep. Deep to think about that. And she cannot sprint nearly as long. She is just not... Matheta Phillips is less of a character than Mathis ever was. I do feel like we did loot this place, though I did get a comment saying that there's still stuff here. So, potentially true. Though I still feel like the best bet for us is going to end up being going back to the lumber mill. But I'm not entirely sure I want to make that trip. I feel like that might be a bit of a dangerous trip to end up making. At least right now. Though we might not have a choice. I might have to do some research and see what is our best option as far as where we could get some more nails is. We could always head to the farm too. That is obviously quite the option for us. One that I've never... I planned on uptaking at some point, but never actually got to. So whoever said I didn't loot the warehouse, I'm pretty much gonna call bullshit now. Just because I'm not seeing Jack Diddley. I was really banking on coming across Mathis, and it sucks that we actually ended up losing all those nails. That is a lot of work and a full session and a half worth of work getting there and getting back. That is rough. That is incredibly, incredibly rough. But it is what it is. Yeah, I'm not seeing... Oh, some nails. We can do a little bit of construction at least. I'm hurting, man. I'm hurting on the inside. Hurts me deep. But we're going to swing back. We're probably going to call this episode a little early because I need to kind of formulate and think about what I want to do. A lot of this episode was getting back, getting organized, and doing anything substantial in the few minutes that we have is just not going to be possible. So I want to get home, I want to get safe, and I need to get reacquainted with what we have to work with. And it's unfortunate that we don't have Mathis's body anywhere near us, and we exhaust so quickly. Oh, that hurts. All those skill points that we had are just gone. Everything is just gone. I am so disappointed with myself. You learn from stupid errors. You get comfortable, you make a dumb choice, and it bites you in the ass. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Ugh. So frustrating.